Alright, so let's talk about the SoundPEATS Life here a bit. It's priced around $32. Actually, over the last couple of days, I saw it as low as $25 or $26. That was during the Black Friday sales. You can probably still find some really good deals around there, but I'm just going to say $32 as a rough sort of steady price. And I tell you what, man, for that kind of money, the SoundPEATS Life here is a pretty solid deal. The case here, nice and small, bit plasticky, but it's super lightweight, fits in a pocket, no worries. As for the earbuds, the battery life claims seem pretty accurate, so you're looking at about like 5 hours, 4.5 to 5 hours on a charge. The active noise cancelling, or ANC, is surprisingly good. It is pretty darn good. You would not expect that level, that quality for, you know, such a budget TWS earbud. It does block out background noises really well, things like air conditioners and motors and engines, etc. Like if you got a TV on in the background or people talking, you'll still hear those noises come through, but for droning low frequency sounds, it cuts them out really nicely. Even the ambient mode works pretty well. It doesn't sound all that natural. You can definitely tell that you're listening to something that's not nature or your real environment, but it works pretty good. You know, it works well enough to give you an awareness of things that are going on around you. As for the core performance, let me take them out of the case here. As for the microphones, they are not bad. Again, considering you got to keep the price in mind, they're actually not too bad, and they're better than a lot of the more expensive ones do.
So right now you are listening to the microphones on the SoundPEATS Life TWS IEM. You can hear that Bluetooth compression. The sound it's clear enough and it's loud enough. You can do calls with these. It's not the best quality, but considering the price, I think it's alright.
So they're fine for phone calls, they're fine for video conferencing. Video and game performance is actually really good as well. Like I saw no latency or lag issues or sync issues, I should say, when I was watching YouTube videos on my phone. Also pretty good as far as gaming goes on my phone as well, especially if you put it in the dedicated game mode, low latency game mode, which it has. And then finally, let's get to the sound a little bit here. And the SoundPEATS Life here, it puts a lot of emphasis on its bass. Bass notes are thick and have a slower decay, so it sort of gives them this large girth. Kick drums thump like a swift down pillow to the side of your head, and sub-bass notes gleefully produce a deep rumble. So there is plenty of bass presence there, possibly a little bit too much for some people, but like with other SoundPEATS products, you can open up the app on your phone and you can set a custom EQ or use one of the presets. Once again, like the previous SoundPEATS earbuds I tested, I preferred the bass reduction EQ preset. The mid-range is warm and full-bodied. The mids are slightly recessed due to the abundant bass. You might be surprised by the level of resolution too. For a budget TWS, the Life holds the mids together well with good restraint and note density. The treble is laid back, lending a darker tonality to the overall presentation. Despite that, the soundstage is still fairly wide and you never feel cramped or boxed in. The highs are smooth and should be tolerable even for treble sensitive listeners. So look, I've only done 2 SoundPEATS products so far, but I'm becoming a bit of a fan. They remind me quite a bit of Edifier products, and that is a good thing because I like Edifier. And this is the NB something or other, let me tell you. I do know what it is. It's the TWS 330NB from Edifier. You can see form factor is very similar. Now they both have active noise cancelling. They both sound really good, quite similar in fact. But the thing with the SoundPEATS, the touch controls are far more responsive than they are on the Edify. I always have trouble getting these to do what I want them to do when I touch the buttons or touch the controls on the side. They tend to do random things that I'm not quite expecting. But with the SoundPEATS Life, yeah, very responsive touch controls, easy to use, and overall it's a really good little earbud for a good price. And I'm going to wrap it up there. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, give it the old thumbs up, ParFam audiophile style. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more stuff like this in the future, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see you later.